Hello, everybody, and I know it has been a while, but I am back. I am going to be uploading as much as I can, um, as much as I can for as often as I can. And I just not too long ago found my book again. All the books that I had initially started writing, I actually found it, and I've been transferring a lot of that to the laptop. And today I'm going to be sharing to you the very first poem that I actually wrote down and saved. It's kind of short, but it's like I said, it was the beginning of of my my start with poetry, and it's kind of a small one, but it's like I said, it's near and dear to my heart because it's like the first one I ever actually wrote down on a piece of paper and kept and saved all these years. I want to say, and here it is. This is the book, and I started actually writing in this back in, look at the date, 6/6 of '06. Creepy. that's that's when I actually started writing everything on here, and yeah, this is the first poem that I ever wrote. See, it's marked as number one. It's the first one I ever wrote, and this one is called Goodbye. Oh my god, I can't believe I still had this. I've kept this all these years. Well, this is the first one I'm gonna do for you guys. This is off my book. There's quite a few in here, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just see really quickly exactly how many I do have. Cause like I said, this was always something that I always used to love to do, is like write poetry and sit in a room somewhere and think of things to feel, and wherever I felt I had written down. But there are 46 in this book that I'm going to transfer from this book onto this laptop, and from that laptop onto my channel, and from my channel onto wherever I can submit and get published again, because I have been published. I've been published, so the book is already out, and I will get that information to you guys just in case you guys wanna make a little purchase. Like I said, my poem is one of the ones that are on there, and I'm super proud and super excited. And as usual, it can never go enough without saying that it is all thanks to Paul John Fever from Bristol, England, my biggest supporter. I never would have been able to actually believe in myself enough to actually do something like that if not for him. I will admit I kind of did want to, like in the past, but it's just like so many things. Like not thinking I wasn't good enough or whatever. But he helped me out. I read him a couple of my works in the beginning, and he really enjoyed it, and he pushed me to do that, and now I am published. Like I said, I will eventually just send a link and add to the description below of my page, just so that if anybody's so inclined is to buy a book of collected works of people's poetry, that I'm gonna be on there. So I'm super excited about that. I cannot wait for that to be released and get my own copy, and just find that as even more motivation to actually sit there and continue doing what I'm doing, and submit to many more venues or websites or possibilities for me to sit there and submit a work to anybody who will, take notice, or, help help me evolve as a poet as well, and I'm hoping that the more that I do write, the more that I can submit, and the more actually do get published, and eventually, hopefully, in the future be having published my own book, which is essentially the goal. So with every poem that I do write, I hope to evolve and mature as a writer, as a, I don't know, poet, so to speak. But yeah, this is the first one that I actually ever wrote down. And like I said, it's not too long, but it's the first one I did, and I kept it as it was because it was the first one I kept that I actually wrote down on a piece of paper and actually kept. So this is like really, really, very significant for me. So without further ado, this is one I like to call Goodbye. And here it is. A second breath I was allowed to into my lungs again take, rethinking each decision that I am allowed to on my own make, seeing or trying to see the good in everything that was ever bad, appreciating even more the love and support that I always knew I had, no longer getting angry at all the once little and irrelevant things, and wait to see the light of each morning shine and into my day brings. Remember what I can that made my life to be what I remembered to be fun, and know my time with you was still so far away from being close to done. All I can do now is hope against hope and wish upon wish that all that I do will work out how my heart plans and leave this world with pride left in you. So when death comes again, I will look into its eyes and take it by the hand. Giving my last breath, it will take the shell of this once happy but now lifeless man. Where will my soul of lost sight need to go after life? The shadows or the light? I will leave here, but never alone, and I know that I will always be alright. Care for the love, care for those that love me back, and also care for those I will always love. I'll be watching over you, caring for you, loving you, from even the skies above. But not before I've said everything I've needed to say to no one else but you. I know you will always make me proud with your words of love and everything you do. First one I ever recorded. Pretty short, but sweet. I like to think so anyway. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the very first poem that I ever decided to keep for myself in hopes that one day I would be published, and here I am. I'm the first stepping stone of what I hope to be a pretty amazing career of writing and growing and just evolving as a well, now I can say that I'm a poet, because once you get published, that's where it all begins, and I will not stop until it's time for it all to end. But there's so much that goes with this one here, you know. It's just like discovering a lot about myself and the things that I felt, and just trying to understand my own feelings, and writing them down on a piece of paper was a way to do it, but poetry just like comes like my escape from everything that I was going through, and it took a lot of those moments that just made me feel a certain way and just like applied a lot to what I was writing before. And it's still the same to this day. I mean, even a lot of the new stuff that I've written, it's just this much of what I'm really feeling and what I'm really going through. And there's no better way to release those thoughts than to sit there and weave them into words that make sense to you and people that may want to hear them. And poetry helps me do that. And it's just really soothing to me and comforting, 'cause I know that this is mine and nobody can never take this away from me. And again, as always, as I always have to do, I am very honored to have at my side, in my corner, a very special friend who sat there and just relit this flame of passion for desire, for just wanting to write as much as I can and share with anybody who will listen everything that I've felt and gone through, and analyzing myself and the situations that I've gone through, and just made me be a better person at the same time. That's another thing that also helps kind of figure out exactly who you are and what you're capable of and what you think and how you feel, is writing things down in a little journal or something. Write down what you're feeling, what somebody made you feel, what somebody made you think about, and just go back to that and see how it makes you feel. And then you can actually start to realize what it really means. Like in a more deeper and more calm environment, and that's what I've been doing also again because of Paul. And I give him my little book, my little pen, and I write things in there every so often. They're significant to me. And he's been my rock. He's been my support system. He's been an amazing friend, and for that I cannot thank him enough. I know that he's always going to be listening because he is my biggest supporter. And I could not be happier to have such an amazing, caring and understanding man behind me, just saying, hey, give it your best. You were meant for this. And that's something I've never heard anybody say. And it just makes me feel good about myself. That's all anybody really needs, is that one person in your life that's just going to sit there and just egg you on. Stand by your side, take everything you've been through and just take it in themselves and just try to analyze or just kind of figure out everything you've been through, what makes you the person that you are to this day because of everything that you have been through. And he helps me do that. I'm actually a little happy with myself. I'm a little proud of myself because he was there. And this writing thing, it's just over the years it's been my therapy as well, because it was in a really dark place many years ago, and this just helped me escape that. And there's little snippets of little things that I was feeling at a certain time in every poem that I wrote. It's all of that is actually real. It's not something I just sat there and just thought up just because I wanted a couple of words to rhyme. Everything I felt, everything I ever wrote down, as it was in my heart and in my soul and in my mind at the time. I start off with one line and just let my feelings just completely take over. And I like to think that it's been working pretty well for me over the years. And now it's started and relit back into this blaze of just desire and just passion for the art again because I have Paul. And I'm not going to stop doing this until I'm not here anymore, basically. I love it. I just love the way that it makes me feel. I just love the thought process that it takes to just sit there and think these things up and feel these things. And very, very good therapy. And I will admit I am kind of a lot in the dark places because of what's going on outside in my life, but that's neither here nor there. But writing just really, really does calm me down. And this is another way for me to do that. Just share my feelings with the world, whoever's willing to listen, and know that it's something that I'm feeling, and hopefully that many other people out there can relate to this. So this makes me feel good about myself. It really, really does. So ladies and gentlemen, that was my first poem ever recorded, ever written down, ever kept in that little book, in this little book here. Started, like I said, in 6/6/06. That's a fucking coincidence, but I can't believe I still kept it all these years. I moved it around quite a few times, and it's still here in my possession. This is, I think, it's gonna be significant for me to actually upload all this stuff onto my channel to share with everyone everything I've been feeling over the years, and hopefully you guys like it and enjoy it and stay with me throughout this whole journey, because I'm really hoping to take this as far as I can possibly go and just do something that really makes me happy. So I can never say this enough. Paul John Fever of Bristol, England. Thank you for always believing in me, always encouraging me. It's very nice to have somebody like that in your life. I know this. I do have people around like that surrounding me, but it's just like Paul just makes it feel more official. It makes it feel like it's a lot more serious. Like it's something that I can really go far with, and that's what I'm hoping to do. You know, for myself and for everybody that believes in me, everybody that's not pushing me to keep doing this. So this is what I have. This is all I've got, and I'm gonna keep this up as long as I can, and always give 100% of everything they do as far as poetry, and like I said, take it as far as I can possibly take it. So thank you guys for bearing with me. I know it's been like almost 20 minutes of this video, even though the poems are like 2 or 3 minutes long. But I just want to thank everybody for bearing with me. I know, like I said, I haven't been here in a while, and I'm glad to be here again. And I will be uploading as more often as I possibly can, just to like kind of get as much as I can out there, and hopefully, like I said, hopefully one day be published with all of my stuff. So thank you all for listening. Thank you all for sharing this moment with me. First poem in this book that I've been keeping over the years. Since 2006. That's a hell of a long time to hold on to something. But like I said, it just means everything to me to sit there and know that my feelings have taken shape in the form of the written word, and that's all that really matters. So thank you guys for being here with me for this special occasion. And this is the first poem that I ever wrote. And thank you guys for being here. I will see you guys in the next one, which will be very, very soon. If not later today, then definitely tomorrow. And I'm going to be uploading as much as I can. So thank you all again for being here. And I hope you guys are inspired in some way, shape, or form. And yeah, give a like if you like it. Give a share if you want. Opinions are always welcome, or critiques are always welcome. Let it rip. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone. Peace.